one away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 5. Striding in once again, Danny Santana. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And he fouls this one off. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He went deep last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a relay to the plate. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tapped. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Leading off for the A's.
First offering on its way.
Marcus Semien.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Semien is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 1-0 the count. Teheran sets. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Lowry's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
In now, Charlie Culberson. On the ground to short. This could be two. Lowry. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
The left fielder, number 23, Danny Santana.
Digging in once again, Danny Santana. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead this one, though, 5. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Duran gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. From the stretch, down the first base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Ender Inciarte. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Powell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Now batting, left
stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second. With a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double. He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. 0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Maxwell might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Powell's in pursuit. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Lowry has a play. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Culberson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He blew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Inciarte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down here 5-1. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll start us off in the 8th. First offering on its way. Ripped down the first base line. Olsen fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back to him on the mound. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty looks up, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Powell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Braves 7 and the A's 1. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. High pop up. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Santana ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Here's Matt Joyce now. First pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Two runs. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8.
Jed Lowry now.
Jed Lowry.
Tehran's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. On to the 9th inning from the East Bay. It's the Braves 7 and the A's 2. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Howell looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
The tag, and he is out. Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball's in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Braves 8 and the A's 2. Here's Chris.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Athletics. Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Arodys Vizcaíno takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 out, nobody on. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Julio Teheran is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on... Now batting, Freddie Freeman. Here we go. That one is gone. All the way to the upper deck. 2 minutes remaining. One minute remaining. That's gone into the bullpen. .30 seconds left. See you later. That one's in the bullpen.